What is news?
News is...
I think news is anything that draws attention.
Everyday happenings, events.
Kind of to know what's going on in the world.
At least you feel like you understand what you're doing.
You know, what's happened in the past 24 hours.
Something in us that wants to know what's going on around the world, around our neighborhood, around our community.
It definitely gets people where they are to step out of the box of where they're from or what's happening in their town and realize that other things happen all around the world.
And if you're not paying attention to the news, you're just kind of like floating through, having no idea why these things are specifically happening to you.
Technology plays a huge role.
Technology just changes the way that you live your life in general.
With the invention of the internet, we now can access news constantly.
I am probably on the internet at least 4 to 5 hours a day.
Oh, multiple times a day.
Constantly.
Maybe 2 or 3 hours a day.
All the time.
Multiple times a day.
Well, every day, at least. No, every day.
If I have nothing to do in an hour, I will be on the internet sometime in that hour.
I visit Yahoo,
Skype,
Google, MSNBC,
My life is average.
YouTube,
on Facebook, a
Facebook,
lot.
Facebook,
Daily Kos,
CNN.
check my current mail.
online shopping.
Webcomics.
Just when I'm bored.
I have 4 computers.
I own 2 computers.
I just have a laptop that I use.
4. 2 that work and 2 that are broken.
5.
I have 2 computers and 1 broken laptop.
This is my cell phone and the camera's right here.
Do you want to see my dog?
This is my phone.
Camera. Again.
In print, I read the New York Times.
The Denver Post for funnies.
Read the Omaha World Herald's cartoons.
Read the Kryptonian.
I read the ones with the karaoke listings in the back.
Yeah, I get basically all of my news from the internet, yeah.
I see print media potentially in the future becoming obsolete.
I don't think that means the end of news. I just think it means the end of print.
There's a certain ease of access that you can always do when you print something and just set it there for someone to take. But I don't think people are going to pay for it anymore.
Its days are numbered, to be honest. I don't know how long it'll last or when it'll happen, but I think many people, not very many people read the newspaper that I'm aware of anymore.
But I'll be sorry when it's gone.
A blog is...
It is a opinion piece on the internet.
I think it's a good way for some people to get ideas out, get things moving, get people talking.
A blog is basically opinionated news.
I mean, I have a blog somewhere that has like 3 posts on it, so if someone, makes a blog like that every week, a lot, more than I can think of.
Lots.
Probably a couple million.
Boatloads.
Millions upon millions. There could be billions by now.
I think it's an interesting concept.
Sometimes people have, good things to say, and other times they're just kind of silly and foolish. Like hard news, breaking news.
I'd say hard news is pure facts. No opinions, you just state what happened, who was involved, and that's it.
Really affects a lot of people and has, lasting consequences.
There's certain things that I read that I'm like, that's important. I'm glad I know about that happening in the world. And there's other things that I care about, but are very silly and frivolous. And I don't know if I'd call that news or not,
Soft news is, why did things happen? What's behind it? How did that happen? What's the so what? So soft news is more about the people behind the news, maybe a different angle on the news.
I guess when I think of soft news, I think of like...
Baby pandas born at the local zoo.
Who's in rehab,
Squirrels jet skiing.
who just got married.
Because sometimes I can't help but care what Lindsay Lohan did this week.
Okay, sure, Kate and John Gosling got a divorce. Let them live their lives in peace.
Do you remember Obama's speech from September by chance?
No.
Possibly. What about it?
Do you remember anything that he said in it? Specifically?
No, I don't think I remember anything specifically, no.
I remember that that Obama did a speech. I don't remember anything about it.
I heard there was some kind of uproar, but I don't know what about.
Yes. I think they called him a liar.
Joe Wilson, the guy from South Carolina, he said, "You lie," in the middle of Obama's speech. He just stood up and yelled at him.
This too is false. The reforms I'm proposing would not apply to those who are here illegal. It's not true.
Do you remember what Obama said that made him yell that?
No.
No. I mean, off specific points, I could not remember one.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. No, but I remember he said July.
Technology it's changing our lives. It's allowing people to live longer. It's allowing people to become more aware and intelligent about the world.
Like, I know I can't imagine not having internet. Like, that just changed my day-to-day routine drastically.
And that's what the internet is. It's the access point to any type of information you could ever want. You can't get that with the newspaper and print.